Hi, thank you for your question. So for those who are new here, my name is MJ. I'm female to male. I had top surgery. I chose to leave fat because I'm a fat dude. I felt like it was more natural for me. Now that my spiel is over, so typically you want documentation of gender dysphoria. Traditionally, they want it from like two different professionals. And that's so that insurance will cover the procedure and that the surgeon will get paid. Nowadays, they do have informed consent. However, and I'm sure this isn't like, across the board, but from what I've heard, with informed consent, a lot of times it's out of pocket, which it can get very costly. I mean, it can get upwards of like 10 grand. I mean, that's a lot of money. So typically people get documentation about their journey of transitioning, living as male or whatever, or, I'm just speaking from my experience, like I'm female to male, so I had to show documentation. I had been living as male, I had been on hormones, I had been like, diagnosed with gender dysphoria. At that point, it was like 8 years or something. You don't need that long usually. But you need this documentation really, I'm assuming for liability issues on the surgeon's end. And also, it's also because, they need to get paid. So insurance is more apt to cover it if you have the proper documentation. I do know some insurances, like absolutely, without any question, require 2 letters. Mine did not. I had to get documentation. I really had like 4 letters, but they didn't say like you absolutely need 2 letters. It was just like you needed the appropriate documentation. So yeah, that's kind of why you need it. I won't go into the whole like informed consent versus whatever because it's such a controversial topic, but it's basically so that no liability issues are faced and so people get their money.